Samsung is already working on a new version of their software, One UI 7.1. While they plan to release the One UI 6.11 update for foldable phones and tablets next month, they are also working on the One UI 7.0 update, which might come out later this year. Additionally, Samsung has started developing One UI 7.1 for the Galaxy S25. The first version of One UI 7.1 has been found on Samsung servers. It's specifically for the US version of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, with the firmware version labeled as S938 USQ0AX4. Each year, Samsung releases a new One UI version with its Galaxy S series flagship phones, so this new update for the Galaxy S25 Ultra is likely One UI 7.1 and will probably be based on Android 15. There's also news of a new version of One UI 7.0 being found, though it's still in development. The beta update for One UI 7.0 might take longer to arrive than expected, but this could mean that it will be more refined and smooth when it is finally released. Samsung is definitely putting a lot of effort into its development, as recent signs indicate they're actively working on the update. A new internal test build of One UI 7.0 for the Galaxy S24 series has been spotted on Samsung servers. According to a post shared on X by TarunVets33, this build is labeled with firmware version S928BXX3BXH8/S928BOXM, 3BXH8/S928BXXU3BX88. This follows a previous build ending in BXA4, showing that Samsung is continuing its development efforts. While this new build doesn't provide a specific timeline for the release of the One UI 7.0 update, it does confirm that Samsung is moving forward, bringing us closer to the beta program's launch. The exact start date of the One UI 7.0 beta program remains unknown, but once it does begin, Galaxy S24 users in select markets will likely be the first invited to participate. Other Galaxy devices are also expected to join the One UI 7.0 beta testing later this year. As you probably heard, One UI 7.0 is set to introduce several changes to the look and feel of Samsung's custom Android skin. However, one of the most notable changes, in my opinion, is quite subtle. If the leaked screenshots of One UI 7.0 are to be believed, Samsung plans to completely redesign the battery indicator in the status bar. As shown in the screenshots, the new UI update will replace the current battery indicator with a pill-shaped design. At first glance, this change might seem minor, but it's more significant than it appears, especially when considering the history of One UI and its predecessor, TouchWiz. The battery indicator has remained largely unchanged for about a decade, since the release of TouchWiz Nature UI 3.0 on the Galaxy S5 in 2014. The battery icon has maintained a similar appearance, a single-color, vertically aligned icon with a Thunderbolt symbol when charging. Before that, the indicator had a multicolor design with a green interior and a white outline. Over the years, there have been only minor adjustments, such as slightly rounding the corners of the icon. This small yet noticeable redesign in One UI 7.0 marks a departure from a long-standing design choice. What are your thoughts on this change? Share them in the comments section below.